What is happening in the next 48 hours? Hello, I'm Amy, my Reiki Master and Intuitive, and just so we have complete honesty, there is a frequency playing in the background today. It's a 963 frequency. Let the universe, thank you universe, well, let the universe help you, but thank you universe for all of the blessings coming my way. That could be a affirmation you want to use at this time. Alright, so let's get into it. What's the next 48 hours going to look like for collective? I keep hearing July, and I know we're in July, but they're kind of reminding me that like halfway through July, I don't really know why, but that could be significant. So this month could be a big month for you. 3 of Wands and the Lovers has split the deck. This month is really big on your connections. And it doesn't even have to be romantic. Once again, it can be romantic or it couldn't be romantic, but I keep seeing the Lovers card. So there might be a big theme around your relationships at this time. And this is a big or collective. So it could be a family, a friend walk, or it can be romantic. We'll see where it goes. But what does collective need to know for the next 48 hours? I just saw the 10 of Cups also. So I'm getting that the next, like this weekend is going to be abundant. It's going to be better than you can expect in some way. Right. What do you need to know about the next 48 hours? Well, the Lovers came out, so that's the topic, I think, for the weekend. And these cards fell on my cap, but we're going to disregard it. Well, actually, no, we're going to take them because I'm getting something from them just by glancing at it. So I did see 444 oil, so 444 can be significant. 2s can be significant also. So I also see 222, and opening card is a Lovers. I have to cover it for purposes so no one gets offended. And we also have the Emperor card, the High Priestess in reverse, and the Justice. Alright, so just so far what I'm getting just from this, it's turning into a love message. Sorry, I know I already did one of these, but you know how, it is what it is. So the Emperor came out, so someone is in their masculine energy, or I'm getting that your justice is to have a masculine energy come in, and maybe you're confused about a situation right now, or I am going to put a disclaimer on this, that if you have someone that is kind of toxic, has toxic patterns, that's kind of a gaslighting vibe or anything like that, this is not for you, because I don't read for those types of relationships. But I am getting that there is someone here that's your justice for all the wrong that has happened in your past. And the High Priestess in the reverse is interesting to me, because I'm getting that it's like this energy of the High Priestess talks about your intuition and your abilities and just your ability to see things for what they are. And I'm getting that there was a sense of ignoring it, and I feel like I'm a broken record at this point with this message, because I'm getting that you really don't see this coming, or you see it coming but you don't believe it's coming. So let's see what else will come out for this. I'm not taking that many at one time. Moon card in reverse. So there's clarity coming, especially if that Justice card energy. There's clarity coming, but it's also with the truth. Like justice, to me, like the justice card talks about overall clarity, because we have 2 clarity cards coming out. So something is going to become very obvious this weekend. In the next 48 hours, something is going to become very obvious. So what is becoming obvious, Spirit? What's becoming obvious for collective? Alright, so we have the Ace of Swords. More clarity. So whatever this is, let me tell you what, whatever this is, you're going to know for sure. Like, this is going to be like a no-brainer, because it's just going to be presented to you. Like, there's going to be no BS with this. If it's, I'm getting maybe a form of communication. Okay. So, I'll pull one more card after this, but it's really point blank period at this point. We have a 4 of Wands, the Towel, and the 3 of Swords. Okay, so here's the thing about this. The clarity is that someone wants to be happy with you, and someone wants something fulfilling. They don't want just intimacy from you. They want a give and take relationship here. And I think with the Towel, it's just, with the High Priestess in reverse, it's like, yeah, you know it's coming, but you're gonna be like, oh shit, it is actually here. I'm getting that energy of, like, oh my god, this is actually happening with the Towel. Like, I don't sense anything bad in the Towel. With the 3 of Swords in reverse, you're not gonna be disappointed. I just don't feel like you're gonna be disappointed. This is going to be like a recovery period. And, or actually correction, you've been through the recovery period, and you'll always be healing. Like, we all are always healing, but I'm getting that there's this sense of being healed enough to be able to accept this to come in. Alright, one more card. How should we wrap this up? I kind of flipped that card, and sometimes I don't pay attention when I pick them up, so we'll get another one. I was like, wait, that happened way too quickly. Alright, ending card, what do we need to know? What do we need to know? Final card for collective. They gave me 4, but I'm just gonna take the one that was on top, the King of Cups. This person wants to emotionally fulfill you. They want to be there for you. The King of Cups, when I see it, it's someone that literally is just like, here's my heart. This is like, they just want to give you everything. And it's really that energy of just complete emotional stability and nurturing. It kind of, how am I going to say this? Because, like, you know how most, and this does not even have to be gender specific, but we're going to go off of this side pattern, where you know how lots of men grew up with that mentality that they have to be strong, they can't show their emotions, they can't cry because it's like weak. For whatever reason, we went into this pattern of teaching men that at one point. I'm getting that this person, if it is a man, and once again, it doesn't have to be a man, any gender could be watching this, but if it is a man specifically, they're not like that. They're okay with being vulnerable with you. They're okay with sharing their emotions. They're comfortable with it. And I actually heard, they're like, please tell me how you're feeling. I heard that. Please tell me how you're feeling. And there's just this overall sense of really just being caring and loving, and it's so good. It's so good considering what you went through in the past, because I feel like the past people, especially if it was men, they've always been so ego-driven. They've always been so, like, masculine. They can't show you anything. Like, they're strong, nothing affects them, but this person's the complete opposite of it, and it's what you need. Alright, I hope this helps, and I will see you next time. Bye.